How does symmetry relate to sacred geometry numbers? Have you ever wondered how symmetry plays a role in the fascinating realm of sacred geometry numbers? This question opens a door to a world where shapes, patterns, and numbers intertwine, revealing deeper meanings and connections. Sacred geometry is all about the study of shapes and proportions that hold symbolic and spiritual significance. At its core, symmetry is about balance and harmony, where shapes and numbers mirror each other in a precise manner. Let's start with some basic concepts. Sacred geometry often involves numbers that describe symmetrical patterns found in nature. One of the most famous examples is the golden ratio, which is approximately 1.618. This number appears in many natural forms, such as seashells and flower petals. The golden ratio creates visually appealing patterns that are central to sacred geometric designs like the pentagram and the flower of life. Another interesting numerical pattern is the Fibonacci sequence. In this sequence, each number is the sum of the two preceding ones. As this sequence progresses, it approximates the golden ratio. You can see this pattern in spirals and growth forms in nature, such as pine cones and galaxies. The symmetry found in these natural forms inspires the geometric shapes we see in sacred geometry. Sacred geometry also includes the Platonic solids, which are 5 perfectly symmetrical three-dimensional shapes. These shapes are the tetrahedron, cube, octahedron, dodecahedron, and icosahedron. Each of these solids represents classical elements and has symmetrical properties that symbolize the fundamental building blocks of matter and the universe. Symmetry in sacred geometry is not just about how things look. It also involves numerical relationships that create harmony. For example, the fruit of life pattern consists of 13 spheres arranged symmetrically. This arrangement symbolizes cycles of completion and new beginnings. It serves as a gateway between dimensions, showing how symmetry and numbers come together to express spiritual concepts. Historically, many cultures have incorporated symmetrical sacred geometry patterns into their religious structures and spiritual diagrams. The Egyptian pyramids, Hindu mandalas, and the Kabbalistic tree of life all use symmetrical numbers and shapes to representing cosmic order and spiritual ascent. These designs illustrate the interconnectedness of all things. In practical terms, symmetry in sacred geometry helps create designs that are not only beautiful but also rich in symbolism. This harmony is believed to connect with natural laws and spiritual truths, making sacred geometry a bridge between mathematics, nature, and spirituality. So, symmetry relates to sacred geometry numbers by providing the balance and harmonious proportions that these numbers describe. Together, they form patterns that reflected natural growth, cosmic order, and spiritual meaning. This relationship illustrates how numbers and symmetry combine to reveal the deeper geometry of existence.